Hello, today is all about healthy fruits in the 21 Day Sugar-Free Academy with Brittany Sewell. So let's start out by talking about why it's okay to eat fruits even though they have natural sugars in it. So in a lot of sugar-free diets or books that you read, things like that, they will encourage you to stay away from fruits because of the fructose or the natural sugar that comes in fruits and how it affects your body. And although it is true that those sugars still do have an effect on your body, for the 21 Day Sugar-Free Academy, I want you to be successful. And I feel like if I'm asking you to take not only processed sugar, which your body's been addicted to, but also natural sugars out of your diet, then you're going to go into deprivation mode. And so we all know that mode. If you've ever done any kind of diet, you prevent yourself from having all these things. You deprive yourself of all these things that you normally have. And then with a diet, there's always an end in sight, right? So at the end, then you want to overindulge in those things. So I'm trying to keep us away from that, steer clear, deprivation mode. And so instead of saying no fruits, I'm going to give you a certain amount of fruits to have a day. So my encouragement is to have no more than 2 servings of fruit a day. So that's a cup of sliced fruit is 1 serving, or a piece of like an apple or something like that is 1 serving of fruit. And so I know in these first couple of days, and really weeks even, you might feel the need to eat sugar. So what I do want to encourage you to do is try to use fruit instead of a sugary like dessert or like ice cream at night or something like that. So if you go over the 2 servings a day in these beginning days or weeks, that's okay. But eventually we want to get it down to no more than 2 servings a day, just because it does have fructose or natural sugars in it. But we still can have sugars, or we still can have fruit, so that's great. But also, we want to pay attention to the kind of fruit that we are having. So like I mentioned in the beginning, we don't want to get rid of all sugars. We want to have the right kind of sugars, but in moderation. So not all fruits are created equal. Some have what's called a higher glycemic index, or higher number on the glycemic index. So the glycemic index is a ranking system that ranks how the sugar in things impacts our bodies. So today I'm giving you an awesome chart that shows you the fruits that you should have and the fruits that you should stay away from, or just use as more of a celebration. So things like cantaloupe and watermelon have a really high number on the glycemic index. So we don't want to be eating those every day. We want to save those for special occasions and not have those in our daily diet. Things like berries or apples, those have a low glycemic number. So those are great to have on a daily basis and great to fight off the sugar cravings with. One of my key things that I always fought off sugar with was apples and almond butter. It's a great way to have something sweet whenever you're craving it, but also still stay on the healthy side of fruits even. And so I really want you to even pay attention to the type of fruits that you're having. And I encourage you to even start your day off well, because a lot of times even the sugar in fruits can spike our blood sugar levels and lead us into those slumps during the day. But if we're eating good full meals, then we're going to avoid that. So not only do I want you to pay attention today and these coming days to the type of sugar or type of fruit you're having, the amount of fruit you're having, but also start your day off with an awesome breakfast. And so I want you to maybe either try a smoothie with lots of berries in it and a plant-based protein powder, or try some plain Greek yogurt with berries in it and maybe some sugar-free granola, or some eggs, and throw in a bunch of vegetables in it. So those are ways that you can start your day out good so that you're not setting yourself up for a sugar crash later. So avoid things like cereals and pastries and things like that. So get your glycemic index worksheet from today and really pay attention to those fruits that you are intaking.